Hello everyone, welcome to another run to the Meme Day. My name is Scarp. I'll be here your guide today to the wonderful category of Marissa Audience and NMMS. This is a glitch category. By being glitch category, things are gonna get quite intense quite quickly. I'll do my best to help you guide through everything that is about to happen, but if I miss anything or something weird happens, please feel free. Should be joined shortly by Sylvie. Meanwhile, I'll be here alone, so you guys gonna have to and stand me for a while now. And as soon as maybe is ready and we count down, I guess we're ready to start the run. Noodles counting down, and we should be starting shortly. So first things about this run is the first interesting thing about this run is like most NMMS runs, we are running on 13.15. As you see me starting already. 13.15 is a very very special patch that has a lot of the jink of the 1.2 patches like 1.2.1, but has a lot of the new glitches we found out about in 1.4 and 1.5. So Mimi is gonna be using a lot of the glitches that we know about to traverse through the game. Sorry, let me just catch my breath. Why you? Mm. Deeply sorry for that. So I want you guys to appreciate this crossroads. This KP will be the only time in the entire 20 minutes run that everything will work as you normally should. Everything is intended. We have no type of storage. We have no type of no clip, no type of different movement. That KP is the only part of the run where things go smoothly. I see Sylvie joined. Sylvie, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, hello. I'm here. Sorry about that. I had to run and get my dinner.
That's
I
okay.
was starving, haven't ate all day.
I
uh,
imagine it's been a big day for you.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, hey, what you gonna do?
It's okay.
You
We're
just
so
gotta
glad you.
go ahead.
Ex- Extremely happy for you. The first thing we're gonna see me do is grabbing the G-Rock. We need to buy the map. Contrary to earlier patches where you start the game with the map, we need to buy a map. Map is the most important part of this run. It's gonna allow us to do most of the glitches and is the most broken spell we have in the game, especially for glitch categories. Here we're gonna see the first glitch in the run, which we call Rosy Jumps. It's a glitch we have to perform twice to get bench storage. Bench storage is the main type of storage we're gonna use this run to perform a lot of the glitches. So we're gonna see. Mimi is gonna line up next to this pole. This pole has a trigger that sets the sets the. She got it. She got it. Oh my god. That sets
Gaming?
respawn to be on the to be on that bench. She's gonna bench jump above jump above that bench. That's gonna give the bench stage, but it's not gonna update the respawn. So now she can save and quit, get into KP, and now the game thinks she's on a bench. This is what we call bench storage. Bench storage is the main glitch that we're gonna use to move to the run. The thing is, she needs to do that again because if she passes through the pole again, the next time she saves and quits, she's gonna lose bench storage. This is a frame perfect. Oh, she got the first try. This is
Whoa.
frame perfect, by the way. She was talking to me earlier that she has around a 25% consistency on the rosy jumps, and she got the third try in the first time, and the first time on the second try. So this is insane.
That is
Second,
so cool. Holy crap.
have you not seen that before, Sylvie?
No,
Oh,
I'm so out of the loop. Like I'm just the organizer. I don't know. Like the every runners are just so good. I don't
yeah.
understand what like. It's just so cool.
Mimi is insane. So the second thing she's gonna do now is buy the map. Map is very important for glitches we're gonna do later in the run, not very much in the beginning. And then the next thing you're gonna see is she is gonna open her inventory when she's entering a transition, exiting the transition. That means that she's gonna take control of the game. By taking control of the game between the animations of getting into the transitions, you can follow the bounds. She will be using that every time she needs to get from a sideways transition to a bottom sideways transition. The glitch is called Boop. I don't know why we named that, but it's called like that. We should rename to something that is more safer one. but it's the main form of movement we see. The first adventure we have to a normal energy run is what you see now. We're going through fungos, we're not going to green path. Most glitch runs do this exact side of movement to get claw first before getting dash. And it's probably gonna see me doing this. She's gonna go out of bounds here to hit the transition on the bottom right. Go back, and go all the way to claw. We saw she doing the move. We saw Blossom doing a movement very similar to this in 3%. The difference is we are. Oh yeah, she's gonna go up to the transition, go back so she can skip Mantis Pogo, and now she needs to do Ipogo. Now she needs to do Mantis Pogo. Mantis Pogo is a hard trick, especially itemless. Lucky for her, she has a backup and she can do an airport jump in case she misses this, but she's pretty consistent at it, so let's see if she gets it. This is not a bad set, a good setup.
Oh,
This is not looking good. She's gonna have to do an airport jump. Alright, it happens. Itemless Mantis Pogo is really hard. So this is one of the good things about running on 1315, not running on later patches. You have the ability to back it up in case I miss it. She usually goes for Mantis layer control here. I don't know why she didn't. This patch. I'm sorry, this run is short and sweet, but there's a lot of things going on, and it doesn't stop. It's new glitch after new glitch. So we're gonna see another different glitch here. We usually would be able to go out of bounds by using the dimensional bounds glitch, but because of the geometry of the room, we cannot, so we're gonna do the hazard on a bounce. She's gonna enter this position, go back, go out of bounds in this room, and because there is a hazard plane at the bottom of the screen, and that hazard plane gives you control on a timer, she's gonna use the timer to go inside the transition, stop the entering animation, and then go back to skip the whole room. That was incredible. That is so much harder than it looks.
That looks hard.
My screen is freezing a little bit. Sylvie, can you see the screen?
I can see the screen.
Can you please take it over? Okay, I can see the screen back now. So now, because she did 2 rosy jumps instead of 1, her hazard respawn position is updated to be on the beginning and not on the bench to KP. And she's gonna do 2 different grades now. She's gonna open an inventory during the transition, and that allows her to equip charms when she's not on the bench. She's gonna have Fury. We're gonna use Fury for 2 different occasions. We're gonna use it for Hornet, and we're gonna use it for Glowing Womb to make the fights faster. I don't believe she's gonna do Fury 0, but it is optimal. And now it's another one of the most major glitches we have to run, which is called a Hazard Warp. She's gonna open in inventory as soon as she go into the upper transition, and that's gonna store the hazard respawn point.
Are we gonna do another teleport? Oh yeah, there we go. And we're equipping the charm. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of technical issues. Do you mind taking over for me for a while?
Yep, okay, I'll do my best. Okay. I have no idea what this run is about. I just came in here, and I'm just here to give color commentary. But we are all of a sudden in Green Path. That is so freaking cool. We were literally just at Stagnest like 2 seconds ago. Now we're getting Fury and defeating the Moss Knight there, and we're gonna I don't know, man. Excuse me. Going up to Hornet 2, we are... I guess we used the bench glitch to heal, but because it's a glitch, we still have Fury damage.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe maybe took the damage, and because we have the bench state, we can equip charms. Every time you equip a charm, the game fully heals. And because this is 1.3 and not 1.5, I don't believe this happens on 1.5. If you get a heal that is not from your focus while you have Fury, you get to keep Fury. So now she's gonna open inventory. Opening inventory here allows her to save a quit earlier and not watch the whole cutscene. cutscene of getting the pickup animation. And I'm sorry, I took over and I didn't warn. I'm back. Discord decided to be a little mean to me today, but we're
Yep,
here.
it's all good. You definitely know what you're saying way more than me, so I think it's definitely better. Whoa, we're going so fast!
Yeah, this is called dash storage. She got transition storage, which actually I still didn't quite get to explain, but she has been using for a while. And then when you dash and pause, well, you can get to keep all the momentum you have. It's she's gonna do that again on the next room. So whenever she opens the inventory, she get a state called transition storage. Transition storage is a state that you store the state in the transition. And the important thing about the state is that the next action you take will not take control. So focusing will not take the control. C dashing will not take control. In this case, dashing will not take your control. So you can dash and then pause, and that will keep you down with the dash momentum. She's gonna do another hazard out of bounds here. You can see we did not open the shortcut from there because we haven't been to cross her sides yet. So she's gonna hazard out of bounds and use the timer she has from going out of bounds to update her position and get to go out of bounds from an upwards transition to a leftward transition, which is usually something we cannot do in this patch. She's gonna do the same thing here again. She'll skip Guzmo. She's gonna go. She's gonna go to her room, go out of bounds, then go back to the room. Use the trigger to stop the animation. When she stops the animation, she's gonna climb with Claw all the way up to the Guzmo room, and then she will not have to do either the fight, not the glitch to go all the way. So she got to climb. She just needs to avoid the transition that's up here. So she should be jumping right. Yeah, there's a jump, and now she's gonna be on Blue Lake.
All right. That's cool. Is this going to be like a normal Blue Lake? No, wait, we're gone!
Of course, it's not gonna be. So remember what I said about transition storage that it does not take your control. So if you gain control while you're swimming, you get to sink and then you get to dash for free using normal speed.
Fair enough. Sick.
Okay, so here is when things start to get complicated. So it's gonna take a while to explain. The next glitch we have is dupes, and dupes is a complicated thing. So by using a couple of different glitches, and oh, I see Math joined the channel. Hey, Math.
Hello.
Math, no, was Math. Are you joining us for comms?
Yes.
All right. Would you mind explaining dupes to the audience?
Dupes.
Oh,
Oh, joy.
I don't want to do.
All right. So a dupe basically happens when you have two rooms loaded simultaneously. You do this by riding a stag and entering a transition at the same time, which roughly means that you can. It basically requires no clip because you're going to have all kinds of geometry on top of each other, but it means you can get from point A to point B a lot faster because you now have twice as many transitions to access.
Mm-hmm.
So this can be used. You're putting me on the spot here.
Just getting hot.
I assume we're doing the zero dupe. I don't actually.
We're doing
know this
zero dupe
route.
now.
So the funny thing about a lot of boss scenes in the game is that the room itself is a separate scene from the actual boss interaction. So before the boss is defeated, you will have two rooms loaded. And obviously when you leave a boss scene, the boss scene and the boss room will both unload. But if you have multiple rooms stacked on top of each other, the wrong room will unload, and you will now have the room you just walked into, the boss room, and the boss scene. So now you'll have three rooms. And then if you re-enter the boss room, it'll try to load another copy of the boss scene. And the math gets really confusing here, but basically by exiting and entering a boss room, in this case 0, you can just stack more and more rooms on top of each other. And it's slightly less than an exponential rate. So if you just leave and re-enter about 4 times, you can get 1100 essence from 0. If you leave 7 times, you can get enough for Awoken Dreamnail. So if you ever need anything essence in a route, just dupe 0. It's so free.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yeah. So as Matt explained, Mumi is trying to do zero dupe here. So what she's gonna do is she duped her room using a stack by entering a transition while stagging at the same time. Now she is on 0 room, she's gonna kill 0, and after she kills 0, she's gonna enter the 0 room multiple times. We're gonna collect 15 0 essence at the same time to get Dream Gate, which is a very important item to most glitch categories, and get the Arcane Nag, because we need because we need you. I don't think if I didn't explain what the run is, but this is Marissa audience and NMMS. We need to get Weaver Song, Glowing Womb, Green Child, and Millabelle all the way to Marissa and sit down to hear her sing, which means we'll be needing 2,650 geo to get from somewhere, which is surprisingly hard even with glitches. So I can see Mimi just opened off zero that she needed. Now she's gonna go back, and there we have 15 zero rooms stacked on top of each other. Yes, it is as confusing as it sounds. It has a horrible audio. We can't hear, but I believe you guys can. Of 15 zeros being collected at the same time. Now she has 1,500 essence, and she
That
can
was
talk to Seer to get
amazing.
drink.
What the heck?
Oh,
Holy cow!
Sylvie, things get a lot worse from here.
Oh, lovely.
This one does not slow down, so she's gonna enter the transition now to talk to Seer. She's gonna get map walk, so she can skip the animation getting Dream Gate, and she's not only gonna get Dream Gate, she's gonna get the Cha, which I forgot the name, Dream Winter, and she needs at least the seal and the Arcane Egg so she can sell. From here, let me check my notes because I forgot where she goes from here. From here we're having no clip. We're doing no clip and we're doing dupes. Math, do you want to talk about a little bit about no clip and how we can get no clip from Dreamgate?
So Dreamgate has this interesting property that you can put it anywhere, which means it's possible to put it where an enemy could hurt you. So Team Cherry thought of that, so that as soon as you arrive at a Dreamgate, like when you warp to it, you will be invincible for an amount of time until you stand up, until you exit the Dreamgating state. However, if you interrupt this state by like swimming in water or dashing out of it through nefarious means, then you just stay invulnerable. You just can't take damage from anything. Which is really convenient if you're no clipping and you have to pass through enemies or pass through hazards. Is that you can just get free passage anywhere you want to go as long as you have the movement to get there.
A little miscalculation on my part. Normally this part is done within a dupe. So, but Mimi talked to me before and she said that it would be a lot funnier if she just get invuln and do it with Fury. So we're gonna see probably the most normal-ish combat we're gonna see for the rest of the run. So enjoy. She does have invuln right now, so she cannot take any damage from anything.
So normal.
But she does have the Fury state because she detect damage for that. The way you get this is by starting a Dream Gate and then canceling the Dream Gate animation by closing your map and doing any action that is not standing still. If you do that, that is possible. You know, all patches have Dream Gate. You would just keep the invulnerability state, but you would not Dream Gate it out, and you can keep this through transition. Now we're doing dupes. Now we're gonna do everything we talked about at the same time, in not being able to touch walls. So we can go to Green Child. Okay, so she's gonna grab a stag. At the moment she does not have bench storage, so she's gonna stag and bench so she can get bench storage. From this, she's gonna go all the way to cliffs. On using kind of the same route we used before. So you're gonna go to cliffs, you're gonna get Green Child and activate your lantern. Then she's gonna save and get back and dupe to Grim. Now things are gonna get more confused.
I'll be honest. This was not what I was expecting when I thought, when I think of Marissa audience percent. I thought we're just gonna have a nice romp, go down to like maybe basin, grab a key, and then like float our way back up or something.
Oh no. Oh no, it's Mimi. If there's something that Mimi loves, it's drone dupes. She routed, I think she routed most of the dupes we are gonna see today. She was extremely excited about this category, and she did say that this was like the favorite category, her comfort category that she will be running on HK8Y. I mean, her other option is 107 AG, which is something. You guys are gonna see tomorrow. So here she's doing extreme. Sorry, Matt.
She's been known to stack up to 9 rooms on top of each other and route through all of them.
Yep. We are gonna see for besides zero dupe, we are only gonna see 3 rooms at the same time. For a very specific reason, we can talk about it later. Now she's gonna take the lantern. If she takes the lantern, she opens her inventory. Opening her inventory gives her back control, so she doesn't have to go through all the animations. She can save in quick earlier. Alright, so now we're gonna see our first actual dupe, right? She doesn't have bench storage, she's gonna interact with the corner of her thing so she can animation cancel and get bench storage. When you have transition storage, you cannot interact with the stag, so she needs soul to cancel transition storage and just get map storage. She's gonna enter here or get map storage, and then cancel it with focus so she can interact with. Now she's gonna enter both rooms at the same time and she's gonna dupe, so we're duping crossroad stag, I believe, right? But that is not enough. Now she's gonna start a Dream Gate to start the animation, and she's gonna use the stag animation being cancelled to cancel her waking up animation. And now she has no clip and can go through walls.
Yeah. Okay.
From here we're gonna go. We're gonna go to clips. Clips. We need that relic. Yeah, she got it.
Clips were in resting grounds.
Oh, clips. I'm sorry. Crips. I'm so sorry. And
Okay.
From here, we're gonna carry this dupe all the way to Lamp so we can sell all the relics we had. So whenever you're looking, if things look kind of weird, it's because they're supposed to. Remember, we're stacking rooms on top of each other. All rooms are aligned on the bottom left corner. So if you see the rooms that are taller than the other, you can see one room, but cannot see the other. But whenever you're going to the bottom left corner, you see how the rooms overlap. So Nisha's gonna start talking to Lamp, if she manage to find it. This is a little tricky. I believe there's an RNG load somewhere here. Yeah, she found it. This is actually quite hilarious if you take a screenshot of this.
My brain.
Alright, so she's gonna save and quit. Saving, quitting, stop dupes. So we are gonna do the same thing again, I believe. But this... Yeah, we're going the same thing again, but this time we're, instead of duping Crossroad Stag, we will be duping Dirtmouth, so we can talk to Grin in Dirtmouth. And it's... Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys see it. It's really fun.
Thank you. I think. Well, that tripped me out. Like the friggin', like running on the stag and just there's platforms in our faces. Like what the?
Also, so didn't talk about Dash Master. Why she got Dash Master? When you have no clip, because you cannot collide with anything, in gravity doesn't work. We have no way of going down. So Dash Master is super important for us because if we want to reach bottom transition center on the bottom, we need something that allows to go down. She's not gonna get the green queen just yet. She's gonna get to another transition first because if she goes all the way to bottom crossroads, she can talk to green here. I think she doesn't have her. Okay, she got it.
Cool.
Now, the other thing we need all the charms equipped for Marissa, which means we don't have enough charm notches to get all the charms at the moment. We need 2 more charm notches, and there's conveniently 1 charm notch placed away in Fog Canyon, which will be on our way to Millabel that we're going right now. The thing is, we need 2. So she's gonna go all the way to False Knight. When she enters False Knight, because False Knight is the boss room, she's gonna get another room stacked on top of each other. So now, instead of having 2 rooms stacked on top of each other, we have 3. And she wants this extra room because she wanna enter the Fog Canyon Charm Notch room twice so she can dupe the Charm Notch and get both the Charm Notches at the same time. So she doesn't have to get another Charm Notch from somewhere else. So you can see, here we have the both rooms on top of each other. No, she needs to hit the same transition again here. Nice. Now you can see we have 2 equal rooms on top of each other, and she lashes the Charm Notch. You can see there are 2 charms there, Charm Notches there, and she can pick up both.
Can you get infinite charm notches this way?
Yeah, yes, you can get as many charm notches as you want. I think the game has a limit of how much the game works while you get charm notches, but you can dupe it as many times as you want to, as long as your PC can handle having as much rooms as you can get. So here's Millabel. We need to Here's Milabel. We need to talk to her and give her a geo. We need it's 100 geo to open the account, and then 2550, so she can go all the way to Pleasure House, which is where the run ends. So she can give a little extra. And from here, she's gonna place a drink because we are gonna come back here and we are going to take this dupe all the way to Deepness so she can get Weaver's Song, which is the last charm we need.
Okay. We're going up to get to Deep Nest. I see.
Yep.
Worth noting that
Because
no
the-
necessitates some interesting routing, because you cannot go through an upwards transition in most cases, because you will just fly off into space forever. So you're restricted to going through side transitions, down transitions, or there's a really crazy workaround with like stag reduping, but you generally just don't do that.
And we're not gonna see stag reduping here. And a no-clip movement also, dupes movement also has a thing that is going right to reach a transition that is on the left. So because of the way the rooms dupes are stacked, and because the last room, what we call active room, is the one that gets unloaded, a lot of times you will go to a right transition because that spawns you on the left transition of the other room. And if you have more than one room loaded and you want to get to the left transition of a room that would not be unloaded, you can go right to go left. Which is extremely confusing, and okay, so this is the most important part in the run. She needs to hit the charm, and blind. Okay, she got it first try. Insane. She has dope. She doesn't have visual cue exactly where the charm is, and she needs to be grounded to pick up the charm. If she doesn't have airwalk when she's there, she cannot pick the charm. So it was extremely tight, and she got first try. That's incredible. Could not have gone better, actually.
I understand. Yeah.
Any questions, Silky?
There's two different
No,
states that
I
you can have.
really get it.
There's two different states you can have when you're gliding through the air. What you typically will have is airwalk, where you're actually doing the walking animation, and if you jump, you just go up and you can dash all you want. But float is different, where you're not grounded. You are capable of down dashing, but you can dash only once. So if you have float, you will need to find some ground to walk over so that you can get airwalk, so that the game thinks you're grounded and will let you try to pick up things or talk to NPCs or whatever.
So here we saw why we put a Dream Green next to Milabel there, because you can actually carry a no-clip or room droops through Dream Gate. So this is why I put a Dream Gate there, and now we're just going to Marissa. She's gonna use Paint Storage all the way to equip all the charms, and now she's gonna hit the Pleasure House transition from above, because the transition exists even though you never open Pleasure House or you didn't open the door. So all she has to do now, benching removes no clip, so she benched there to remove no clip, and now all she has to do is Milabel go all the way to Marissa, and that should be GG.
Heck yeah.
And there we go, GG's, incredible. that could not have gone better.
I am amazed. Hi Mimi.
Hello.
That was insane. Good job, by the way. Like, apparently you just hit everything like perfectly, like bam, bam, bam. So
Yeah.
that's so cool.
That was like, I think. Wait, let me check. Yeah, that was world record.
Heck yes!
By 15 seconds? That was a really good run.
Oh, that is so cool. I don't have words. Like, that was. Do you either you two have like questions that would make sense?
So how do you feel about this run, maybe?
This run is really cool. I personally routed all of it. Especially my favorite part, I think, is the part where you just like Dreamgate into the Millabel room for like 5 seconds and then immediately stag away. I love that part. But yeah, no, it's a really fun run. I think it's really cool.
So I can't help but
Mhm.
notice that there's not a Marissa in the audience.
No, actually, this was I was doing it with a duped room here where there were two of them, but then Pika asked me like, "Why are you doing this with two rooms and having to enter twice?" And then I just did it with one room, and it was easier.
Um, what made you come up? Like, how did you come up with this idea?
uh, well, I was I don't know if this was. I think this was after Glitchtober. So I was for Speedtober. I was doing a bunch of glitch routing, and that was my first time routing glitches, and it was a lot of fun. And then I just sort of looked at everything on the meme boards and have routed NMMS for most of the things that are good for 1.3, because 1.3 is my favorite patch. And this is a really fun route on it.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, all right. Well, GG's. That was fantastic. I think we unfortunately do have to move on.
Mhm.
We are a bit behind scheduled. But thank you so much. That was such an amazing run to witness.